What's up, everybody? Doing a special video today because I got something special in the mail. All right, today we are taking a quick look at two very cool peppers I'm super excited to try. The PS Chocolate Rocoto Cross and the Rocoto Aji Largo. So Rocoto, I don't know. Let's call the whole thing off, right? They are a specific type of pepper, Capsicum pubescens. I didn't grow either of these. I have a very hard time growing Rocotos in my climate here. I do have two this year that grew successfully. One is coming up on Aji Land and the other one will be on a future episode of Taste the Pain. But today on Taste the Pain, we are looking at these two from my buddy, the Pepper Ranger. Pepper Ranger has an awesome YouTube channel, great grower, good dude, wonderful at eating peppers and throwing up. Sorry, I had to say something. Now, seriously, he will be much manlier than I am. He will eat much larger pieces of super hot peppers. I won't. I don't have it in me anymore. I'm too old and over that crap. But what I do have is two Rocotos to try. I'm gonna eat them both in this episode because I'm super excited. Let's take a look inside and then give them a taste. Two hands, very special episode. I'm actually using this overhead rig I've got. Let's first take a look inside of the Aji Largo, or Rocoto Aji Largo. Beautiful. Now I know what you're thinking. Dude, those seeds are black. They're supposed to be. One thing about Capsicum pubescens, it's the only chili species I know of that has black seeds. So that looks nice, very fleshy, nice and moist, decent amount of placenta, medium walls. I'm excited. The Chocolate Rocoto Cross Peter Stanley. Ooh, also very nice. It's weird having two hands to cut peppers. Okay, again, you'll see the black seeds in there. I'm gonna be careful not to mix these up because you bet your butt I'm saving seeds in an attempt to grow these in my garden next year. But this has a thicker wall, nice, full cavity there, lots of membrane. I'm excited to give it a try. Okay, so we saw inside, they look awesome. I love the black seeds in Rocotos. It's just such a cool look, right? I'm gonna start with the Rocoto Aji Largo. It smells a little hot. Otherwise, it just kind of has a generic grassy kind of pepper smell. Don't know what to expect for heat. I did knock out a few of the seeds so I can save them for myself, but Rocoto Aji Largo, let's taste the pain. Man, okay, very juicy. The thing about Rocotos is they have, oh, this one has some heat. Right down my throat. But they have an interesting texture. I don't know how to explain it other than they're fleshy, but it's not that like really crisp, crunchy flesh like you might have with most thick-walled peppers. Just getting my voice a little bit here. So the texture is like fleshy, meaty. You have a lot to eat. You're chewing, right? But it's not, again, it's not crunch. But it's not soft and mushy either. It's this weird, perfect blend. And pretty much every Rocoto I've had so far has that kind of texture. Not overly sweet, not bitter. A little bit of a cherry flavor, like just a tiny bit, not overpowering. The heat got me right away when I bit into it because it was so juicy. But now I'm actually feeling it mostly on the back of my tongue and the roof of my mouth, which is not common. Usually the roof of my mouth doesn't feel much of anything, so that's kind of cool. Overall, yeah, fairly mild taste, flavor-wise, like nothing stand out. It's not like, wow, that's super sweet or really floral or really bitter. It's nicely balanced. I can imagine that would be super delicious if you grilled them. Add a little char to it. Yeah. Okay, Rocoto Aji Largo, tasting the pain. It is still kind of burning in my mouth, so I'm gonna wait for maybe 2 minutes before I eat the Chocolate Rocoto Cross. I'm gonna enjoy a quick beverage. Now, some people tell you, don't drink water when you have something hot. It'll just spread the capsaicin oil around. They're right. But there's still something undeniably good about the feeling of ice cold water when you have a burning tongue. So, it is what it is. Okay, I'm mostly cooled down. A little bit still burning kind of the back of my throat, but my mouth is back to normal. So now I think we should try the other, right? The Chocolate Rocoto Cross, Peter Stanley, PS. Let's taste the pain. Wait. If I take my hat off, I can use this as 2 videos, right? The chocolate Rocoto Cross, Peter Stanley. Wow. That flavor right off the bat. Wow. It has, I've talked about this before, it reminds me of watermelon type sweetness. Again, it has that fleshy, meaty texture, but this one's a little crunchier than the Rocoto Aji Largo was. So it's got a little heat to it. I think the Rocoto Aji Largo was hotter. I didn't say, but I would guess it's probably 7, 8, maybe 10 times hotter than jalapeno. It was pretty hot, had a good sharp burn. This one, either because my mouth has now been predisposed to heat, it doesn't seem as hot. I would say probably more like 5 times the heat of a jalapeno, maybe a little hotter. I've heard other people say they were hotter than that, but I don't know. My mouth might be biased right now. Very, very good though. Like the flavor and the juiciness, just awesome. You get a big rush of that sweet watermelon-y kind of sweetness up front, a lot of juiciness, and that great crunch and fleshy, meaty, awesome texture. Really, really good. Pepper Ranger, huge thanks to you. You sent me a big box of peppers that I am excited to be going through and tasting, some of which will go into hot sauces, some of which will just go into my big fat belly. Can't wait. I will be back again very soon with a lot more tastings because it's harvest time. I grew 140 varieties of peppers this year. I'm not gonna taste them all on camera, but a lot of them are coming your way over the winter. Remember, plants help us grow. I'm gonna use the dramatic lighting to let you know I'm coming for your Rocoto's, Pepper Ranger.